1947, shortly after the close of World War II, 23 nations signed a general agreement on tariffs and trade, the GATT. Its purpose was to liberalize and expand world trade. Stability, a sense of global community, they were the key. For 5 decades, the GATT would grow, adding more members and becoming the World Trade Organization.
We are writing the Constitution for a single global economy.
With over 150 member nations, the WTO controls 90% of world trade. Unlike the GATT, the WTO can impose punishing fines on member countries that don't abide by its laws. Along with this expansion of free trade, the WTO avows to help developing countries benefit fully from the global trading system.
It has very little to do with trade, and it's certainly not free.
It's a system of global governance none of us voted for and none of us control.
This simply means breaking down the borders of countries
So that large corporations will be free to operate anywhere without interference by governments or the people of these nations.
And what they are saying is that money values should rule over life values, that human rights and the environment should be subordinated to the needs of commerce.
The clean air rules were gutted.
Cases of asthma increased.
Genetically modified foods forced onto European consumers.
Small-scale banana growers crushed by large corporations.
Despite the problems and criticism, the WTO continues to grow, making it more powerful than ever. On the upcoming meeting in Seattle, dubbed the Millennium Round, new issues will be added to the WTO's existing rules.
Imposing even tighter corporate control over more areas of our lives.
To many, this meeting has become a battle for the future.
Here, you take this, man.
You better get going before you're eating breakfast in jail.
I don't plan on getting arrested until at least tomorrow. Close one. Yeah, let's go.
Tomorrow, the World Trade Organization will meet in Seattle. It will be the largest meeting on global trade ever held in
Jimmy Hoffa and the labor unions, along with environmentalists and human rights advocates, put together a rally at Memorial Stadium with an estimated 30 to 40,000 people.
More than 50,000 protesters may be in the streets to demonstrate against the WTO.
It's been 30 years since the Democratic Convention riots of 1968 pitted police and protesters against each other. But some fear history will repeat itself this week in Seattle as the World Trade Organization prepares to hold its first ever ministerial meeting on U.S. soil.
We have identified the subjects of our most recent surveillance photos, and they're not anarchists as we originally thought.
All right, so we have a great team of lawyers that are pulling together to help us out on this. It's really important that you call this number.
First one, Django Mills, arrested in 4 different countries for property damage involving whaling ships and shrimp trawlers. Louise Phillips burned down her father's animal research lab, although she wasn't formally charged. She has been involved in black bloc demonstrations that have turned violent. Samantha Clayton, no criminal record, appears to have studied law and was involved in the Sequoia Forest legal case back in '98. And last but not least, Jay Elgin.
We got 13 major intersections downtown, and each of the affinity groups are going to shut these areas down. Now, how are we going to do it?
Non-violently.
That's right, and by consensus.
Jay's brother was killed in the Sequoia Forest demonstration.
Help! Help! My brother's been hit! My brother's been hit!
Since then, he's been involved in every major demonstration across the country, including getting himself arrested at the IMF in '98.
We need a show of hands of those of you that are prepared to go to jail if need be. And don't feel bad if you're not. We need as many people on the outside as we can get. All right, people. Well, opening ceremony is beginning in about 24 hours, so please get ready because we're going to shut these motherfuckers down!
We set up 2 tripwire barricades around the Paramount Theater. Now, we believe that all the protesters will be concentrated there. Now, to get through that, they're going to have to climb fences, jump over metro buses, at which point they'll be arrested.
Well, make sure we're only arresting them there, okay? I want to keep this city's image clean. How many protesters are we expecting?
Several thousand, maybe 10.
Are we ready for this?
Quite sure of it.
The WTO opening ceremonies are scheduled to take place at the Paramount Theater downtown.
Beautiful! You are the people! You are the power! And we're gonna show it today when we
All right, bring it in now. Go, bring him in, bring him in.
Jay, we're set over here.
Take care of yourself. How you holding up?
Yeah, we're moving now.
All right, see you later.
Go, go, go! We have lockdown.
Gene!
Sir, I have some news. It's not good.
Just tell me what the hell is going on out there. Look at this place.
Most of the delegates can't get to the conference. The protesters have seized the intersections outside.
Weren't the police preventing that?
No, sir.
Well, why not?
As you ordered, there to be no arrests made outside of the barricades. Look, the police have been trying to secure safe passage for the delegates and the ambassadors, but the protesters have cemented their arms together.
What?
They form circles so that the only way you can separate them is by breaking their arms.
Sir, the chief of police is on line 1.
Gordon, I thought you said they wouldn't get past the barricades.
We got a lot bigger problems than that, Jim. Right now, they've captured the entire downtown core. There's so many of them out there, we couldn't arrest them all even if we wanted to.
Well, I thought they were non-violent.
They're not being violent.
All right. What are we gonna do?
I have called every patrol in the state. I've even called the fire department to hose down the protesters, but they refused.
Well, what are the options then?
There's only one option left.
Gordon, I am not gonna start gassing people. Do you hear me? I gave the protesters my word. The press would have a field day with me.
Jim, I think we're past having that choice.
Sir, the White House is on line 2.
All right, okay. All right. Just do whatever you have to do. And just do it fast.
Thing we ever get to adventure.
You want adventure? You just signed up for the biggest adventure of all. It's gonna be great. You'll see. Maybe I will go visit a sperm bank.
But if you're going there, you don't have to.
Ooh, that would be better, wouldn't it?
What are you doing? This woman is pregnant!
Oh yeah, you're gonna have a kid? Would you want your kid to work to death in a sweatshop making baby clothes?
Of course not.
Then don't fucking shop here!
What the hell's going on out there?
I didn't promise you anything! And I didn't get in your way, so you stay out of mine. Our message is just
Take the fucking mask off and join the rest of us!
Are you fucking kidding me?
Are you a fucking moron, man? You're ruining everything we work for. Now we stopped them today.
And what about tomorrow? And frankly, I don't give a fuck what it is you accomplished.
You ready?
I'm not just gonna lay down and say peace and love and can I stick a flower in the barrel of your machine gun, piggy?
The streets of Seattle have descended into chaos as violent demonstrators are smashing shop
You understand
windows.
me?
What the hell are we waiting on?
This is a non-violent protest! And that's not violence! Do you see anybody getting hurt? We attack corporate America.
That's not the point! The media's feasting on this.
Exactly! We're the ones making this day famous.
Are you blind? You're feeding them. You're giving them exactly what they want. You call that anarchy?
You just pissed because you're not getting enough attention, sweetheart.
Stop! No!
Non-violence, huh? Fuck you!
Wake up!
Stop!
Get off of me!
Stop!
What do you know? Huh? You're trying to run the show without even getting your hands dirty.
Luke, you know nothing about me.
I've been around men like you my whole life. You're a fucking coward, Jay.
Lou! Lou!
Excuse me. Why do you believe violence is the best way to get your message across?
Oh, you want to know my message? I want you to stop spreading corporate-controlled disinformation around the globe and start covering the real issues like why this fucking world is being raped by guys that make $500 million a year while the rest of the world starves. Why don't you put that on the 9 o'clock news?
We're cut. You want me to keep the tape?
What do you think?
Those treetops, listen, and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow, the snow. Then I am dreaming, oh, white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days, may your days, may your days be merry and bright. And may all your Christmases be white.
You asked for a few hours and I gave it to you.
And they've remained non-violent.
Non-violent does not mean law-abiding. If we called in the National Guard when I requested, Seattle wouldn't be in every goddamn newspaper around the globe. We got taken by surprise, Jim. Now it's time to take control back.
The National Guard won't be here until tomorrow.
And that is why calling a state of emergency and imposing a curfew is our only option.
Are you out of your mind? You're gonna turn downtown into a war zone.
Have you been outside lately? It looks like Beirut! In 12 hours, the President of the United States is going to be landing here. He has already called and threatened to cancel. And that is not going to happen. Do you understand?
His arrival will signal a return to normalcy, right?
Are we agreed?
We are ordering you to immediately disperse. Otherwise, you will be the subject of chemical and pain compliance.
Comply immediately. Any failure to do so will result in the immediate use of chemical
Exercising free speech.
If you do not remove
We ask that you do not take away our constitutional rights.
chemical
We
disbursement
are
technique.
peaceful protesters
You have
exercising
10
free
minutes to
speech.
comply.
Get the gas ready.
This is your final warning. Stand by.
You all right? Yeah. Take this one. Hey, put this in.
You have one? You have one?
No, I'm all right. I got a tough shit. All right, people. This is it.
Fire canisters! This is what democracy looks like. That is not
God! Take me! My God, what happened? What happened? Amy! Oh my God, what happened?
creating havoc. The police were nowhere to be found. About an hour after that, the group was back in action.
But for us to have to close our stores during the peak season, the holiday Christmas season just beginning, really is an injustice.
They're breaking the bank window here at U.S. Bank. We gotta get out of here.
A group we now know as anarchists. The battle in Seattle turns into a war.
Jesus Christ. Battle in Seattle? Sound like a monster truck show.
You turned us into icons of violence.
Well, what do you expect?
What did I expect?
I mean, A corporations own half U.S. media. You know that.
Then what the fuck are we doing this for? I'm sorry. Jake, please.
If you want to leave again, then just leave.
That's not fair. This is hard for me. We shut them down and look what they did to us. We failed, Jay.
You only fail when you quit.
Oh, fuck you! I wanted justice for your brother as much as you did, but we never would have won that case.
Oh, how would you know? You gave up on it.
I gave up because I knew we didn't stand a chance.
Oh, like now. Okay, you're right. Okay, maybe we wouldn't have won back then, but we still have a chance now, okay? Now, I understand. If you don't want to protest, you don't want to be part of the legal team, that's fine. But maybe you could be a medic. Look, I know you want to make a difference.
Yeah, I do. How do you stop those who'll stop at nothing?
You don't stop.
Yesterday, the protest spotlight was supposed to have been on labor and its critique of the WTO. But by the time the labor march was ending, the confrontations on the street were heating up, and labor's message was all but drowned out. Last night, in an effort to finally
why more arrests weren't made. Many protesters had trained in civil disobedience, expecting, some even hoping they would be arrested. Seattle Police Chief said last night that he had never been more proud of his officers, and he defended their actions.
Our police officers, in my judgment, did an extraordinary job today against all odds.
Something tells me they're not going to be as friendly as they were yesterday. like you're going somewhere.
So do you?
Jay. Yo. Got it?
This will get you in. Knock him dead, champ. Come on.
All right.
Bad time.
I'll give it to you when I get back.
Good luck.
I need more tear gas. Yesterday we ran out in 4 hours. I don't care what they say downtown, all right?
Lieutenant, do you have a moment?
Yeah, sure, Dale.
Sir, I need to request permission to go home. I need to be with my wife today.
Dale, look, I heard about what happened with your wife. I'm sorry. I know this is a bad time for you, but I need you out on the street.
Sir, I am not right to go out there today.
No, every man is important out there. Look, when this thing's over, I'll give you off all the time you want. Okay?
Greg, you roll with me? Yeah. You ready?
This is your first and last warning. I need you to disperse, stand up, and leave. Otherwise, we'll force you to leave. I'm not going to say it again. We need you to stand up and leave. Stand by.
Protest, peaceful, 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 protest,
The blood!
Forced from downtown by police as curfew descends, an angry crowd of demonstrators mixed with residents are near Broadway and Pine Street. Police patience finally runs out. The battle for Capitol Hill begins. Police retake Capitol Hill, but some say amid the tear gas and rubber bullets, they have lost credibility. For many, the violent climax of the battle for Capitol Hill is the last straw.
Get ready for a long vacation.
The last group was pushed past the Paramount Theater, up Pine Street, all the way to Capitol Hill.
Get up there! All right, shower later. Get up there now! Bitch!
Where the fuck is everybody?
walk. Don't arrest me. Don't arrest me. Get up.
Please.
That's it. I'm begging you.
One down, million more to
That's the way.
Life is one big road with a lot of signs. Signs and more signs. You gotta make up your mind, your mind, your mind. Life is one big road with a lot of signs. Signs and more signs. You gotta make up your mind. Life is one big road, road. Life is one big road with a lot of signs. Signs and more signs. You gotta make up your mind to face reality all the time. No, many a sorrow, many a joy. Whenever you try to take life for a toy.